everyone, welcome back for those of you who have been here before, and welcome to everybody else who's brand new. I'm going to make a quick card today. I thought I'd just keep things simple. I have gone a little old school with the embossing folder, which is a Cuttlebug tiny bubbles. I thought the bubbles made sense for this little die cut that we're going to use today. So I've already die cut and prepped the piece of cardstock. So I just ran this through my Spellbinders. I used the A plate, the B plate, and the D, which is the big grey one for embossing. I used those three in the end, and it made this embossed beautifully. So that's my embossed piece. I have a strip that is about I think it's 1.5 by 4. This was 4 by 5 1/4, but bear in mind that when you emboss a piece of cardstock, it shrinks, and I will show you how much it has shrunk. I was quite surprised actually. So I was expecting about 1/4 inch all the way around, and I've got a little bit more here, so I'm not going to worry about it. We're just going to go with it. So those are our pieces for the main card base. Then for my sentiment, I've used the Spellbinders, let's just see, June 24, oh sorry, Summertime Sentiments. It's basically a hot foil plate that has a whole bunch of sentiments on there, and a couple of bigger words, and then one die that cuts all of it out at the same time. Genius, makes it so easy. You hot foil your piece all at once, and then you die cut all of them at the same time. So there's a couple of strips left here. I've used a few on some other videos, so you'll either have seen those videos or they'll be coming up, so stay tuned for that. And then the die that I decided to use, my cat, is also a Spellbinders die, and it is the June 24 Summertime Wade Pool. And there are a couple of characters in here, again, some more videos coming up. But I decided to use the cute Hippo, and I decided to make her pink, like in Fantasia. So that's where we're at. So I think what I'll do is I'll just put the little hippo together, show you how easy this is. I decided, like I say, to go with the pink one. You can obviously do whatever you want. So when I die cut the main piece out, there's a hole that will die cut for the eye, the nostrils, and her cheek. So you could die cut that again and inlay those pieces, but I just stuck some cardstock at the back behind those different openings so that it covered those areas. And now she looks like she's got, you know, I was going to say a black eye, but not like that. But she's got her eye and nose and her cheek on there. And then for the body of the, for like her little legs, this is this piece, and it has got this hole in it. Now a lot of Spellbinders dies have this interactive element. I've still not done it because I want to experiment with something else before I show you that thing. But you could use a small round foam dot, foam, you know, adhesive foam, and it's just to allow it to move. And if you have a round one, obviously it will move better than a square one. I know that's probably obvious, but it will move better. So that's to allow the legs to move on these characters when you see this sort of shape where it's got a hole cut out. I'm not going to do that today. So I'm going to start putting her together, and I think she's going to be a very cute hippo. So let's just see. So just pop in on her little legs, like so. Isn't she cute? And then there are some little arms, of course. And we're just going to pop the arms on as well. There are little, everything's little today. There are some embossed or debossed lines to help guide you to where you need to put the little hands. Spellbinders are known for that sort of thing. But how cute. And then her little nostril. Again, there's an embossed area so you can see where to pop the snout. That's the word, not nostril. And I've just lined up her nostrils so that it helps to line up the nostrils with the edge of the piece of cardstock. And there she is. Now the extra thing on this, and I think it's so sweet, she's got some little glasses, little sunnies. So she's got pink ones because I just went with this pink thing. But again, you could cut these out in different colours. You know, the glasses could be a different colour to you know, her cheek, you know, all the different, you could make a multicoloured little hippo. I mean, why not? So there's her little glasses are on here. I'm not sure exactly where they're supposed to sit, but I think you get the idea. Oh, I got it. I got it. I used the packaging as a little guide. So there you go. Cute little glasses on there. So that's her done. So that's how easy the kit is to put together. Like I say, there's another little character in there and I will show you that in another video. So let's start putting the card together. Very, very easy, simple. I've been trying to keep things a little simpler lately just because, well, it's just easier. Yeah, just lots going on, so I thought I would try and get some content out but still keep it really easy, because sometimes we have these wonderful dies and things and we don't know what to do with them. So sometimes keeping things really, really simple and easy, you still make a beautiful project, but it doesn't have to take you hours and hours and hours. Yeah. So I am going to put this strip on now as well. I'm using some wet adhesive to do this just because, well, wet on over an embossed piece is always better, because sometimes with a dry adhesive, I think I've said this in many videos, dry adhesive, if you don't put enough on, one, it can kind of, because this has now got texture on it, it can kind of bump up, but it will also ping off sometimes. So no rhyme or reason, I just didn't want to try and get it in the middle. I can't do straight lines, you know that. So me trying to line things up centrally and all that, it just doesn't happen. So so I just kind of put it slightly off center, lower down. Also she's kind of tall, but not hugely tall. So she's just going to sit there. What you could also do with the embossed piece is just ink around the edges, but like I say, keeping it simple, just in like a darker color or something. That will make it really, it'll make almost like the center will become the spotlight. But again, just keeping things easy and simple. So I think I'm going to pop up all of these, so I will get rid of this. And let's use the dots. Why not? Let's use the dots. These are just foam dots, like I say. Don't even know where I got them from, but you can get loads of different adhesives and things online. Your favourite craft stores. Amazon's good for it, just do your research. I've had some not so good tape from there, but then I've also had not so good tape from well-known craft companies, so yeah, I think you just have to trial and error it. That's even a word. Oh, I just bent her tail. So let's do that, and then I will get a These are skinny foam strips. These are from Amazon. They're actually really good. They're really quite sticky. Excuse my cat in the background. He's having a good whinge. If you can hear him. So yeah, I found these really, really nice. You get like a bajillion of them. Right, so I think for her, she's just going to sit out there. I mean, this couldn't get any easier, guys. And there's tons you can do with it. You can create whole scenes. You can make the card smaller so she looks bigger, if you wanted to. But we're keeping this real simple. So I am going to, I think, this is a straight line thing. And we are going to just have to go with that. That's not bad actually. So there you go. Super, super simple. Now one thing I will do, just to, because there is a lot of pink up here, I'm going to differentiate. It's a big word today. Her glasses, make them shine. So I'm just going to add some my glossy accents. You guys know it sticks and it drives me mad. It blocks, sorry. So I'm going to use Crystal Glaze, which is a Nouveau product. It's not as dimensional, but it is, oh sorry, it was loud. But it is very glossy, and it is a lot more liquidy. So I'm not even squeezing the bottle, so just so you know. Oh, don't really want an air bubble in there. And I think we're going to call that it for this one. There is an air bubble in there. I can't do the air bubble, sorry. Aha. Right, so I've just added, as you can see, it looks milky, but when it dries, it will dry super crystal clear. It's beautiful. I love it. But there's the little glasses just to make it define a bit more from the rest of it. And there you go, super simple card. Nice little texture in the background, bubbles, because you know she's got her sunglasses on. We're talking, oh, the sentiment says it's time to make summer memories. And that was hot foiled using the, in fact, what foil was that? That was the satin pewter. It's this beautiful colour. So that came with that, the June kit. So I just used that on some smooth cardstock. And that's it, guys. So I hope you've enjoyed this. Yes, if I can do the simpler cards this way, I will for you. The long ones that are more detailed, I do love doing them, but because I lose track and I get so involved in the card itself, I forget to talk. So which is saying something. For those of you who know me, you know that I don't shut up. So yeah, so the longer ones, the more involved cards, I think, or projects, I will definitely do voiceovers for. But for the simpler ones, I'll try and do it like this, just so it's a bit of change, mixing it up and all that. Anyway, so until next time, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope you're enjoying your summer. Our summer's finally reached us, and it's like the middle of, near the end of June. What? Anyway, until next time, guys, bye for now.